GLZ. How you doing? Gallifrey Madman here with another weekly race review. So, some more excellent racing going on this week in the GLC. Starting it off on Tuesdays with the touring cars. Racing at Road Atlanta. Big Ramey's best track. And he fared quite well. Almost took all three races. He only won race 2 and 3. Race 1 he just missed out on, coming to the last lap. Pretty much, I think, the last corner. Lofty was just too fast around that and took the win away from Ramey. So Ramey was not able to make it a clean sweep because of losing the first race. But like I said, he did right to the last corner. Lofty came right around, took it away from him. Mal, he came in second, and Greasy came in fifth. So not only did Lofty pass Ramey, so did Mal. And of course, this pace just means Lofty being in the semi-pro division, catching up on Ramey like he did, as well as Mal did. He's going to be moved to the pros. Which he naturally should belong anyway. But the next two races, Ramey fared really well. Won both races. Led from start to finish. Nobody else had the lead from him. So right from the get-go. T-Dog coming in second on the second race with Mal following third. Greasy fourth. Greasy goes in 9 points behind Mal. Going into the final race. Mal would have to pretty much DNF for Greasy to win. But let's see what happened. Race 3, Ramey again. Start to finish. So he's top spot right there. We've, like I said, very good showing this week. Mal came in third. What does that mean? Where did Greasy finish? Well, unfortunately, Greasy was involved in an accident and came in 8th. Oh, that sucks. But, so, pretty much, Mal, very good showing this week, coming in with a second, a third, and a third. Very good when it comes to running those. Oh, got a message. But Mal's really enjoying the racing on the touring cars. Supposedly using my tune on the BMW. So hopefully he can win the championship, because I know he's really looking forward to it. Going into it, he doesn't have a very big lead on Greasy. He's at 134, Greasy's at 127, but right behind Greasy at 125 is McKinley. Ramey in 4th place, 111. So they've got a pretty good cushion right there. So the top 3 spots there, not very far apart. So anything could happen there. So we'll see what happens. I believe Road Atlanta was second to last week, or no? No, that was the last week. So I do believe this means that Mal has won the championship for touring cars. No official word yet. I guess there's still things going on. But unofficially, Mal is looking like the touring car championship for Tuesday nights. Going forward, Junior and Greasy will share hosting duties with that league on Tuesday nights. So looking for some good things from them. So again, once we get the official word on Mal winning it, which I think you're going to get, some good racing. Again, a good showing by Ramey. 2 first place finishes out of 3 races. Mal, congratulations, unofficially, the touring car champion for season 4 on Tuesday nights. Now, moving on to Saturdays. Saturday, Sport GTs for the brand new season 6 on Forza. Kicked off quite well with 15 drivers. Building quite nicely on there. New people joining. Actually had a Biggie Braun made a return on that. And very tight qualifying on that race. I don't understand. They do 2 races, but they only qualify on one. I don't get that. If you're going to run 2 races, run 2 qualifying, or don't run qualifying. There's no point of running a qualifying for one race and not for the second race. So I don't know. If you run 2 races, you should have 2 qualifying or no qualifying. That's just my opinion. But so they had 1 qualifying and very tight point. 0.6 of a second between 5 drivers. Greasy took the pole. He went on to win the first race. Biggie Braun in second. Tight battle between him, Torque, and MX5. But he did take second. Torque took third. Mal 5th. Mr. Coughlin in 7th. Ramey beat out Superior Rain. In another battle, them two just keep going back and forth. He used to take 8th. Race 2, Torque took the race just ahead of Biggie, with Greasy coming in 3rd. So that's 2 second-place finishes for Biggie Braun. And basically Greasy and Torque just flip-flopping for the second race. Very close, though, when it came to the lap times. The lap times. Torque got a 2-minute 14.093. Greasy with a 2:14.084. Very close racing between those guys. MX5 nudged Mal out for 4th place, and then Coughlin he nudged Eddie out for the 6th place. New drivers coming in. We got Audio Driver making his debut on the GLC Race Club. Finished a decent, respectable 8th place, ahead of Ramey, who got 9th. And then another new driver, T. Daniel, came in 10th place. And he beat out Brooksy and Superior Rain. Brooksy showing more improvement on track and is spending more time racing against other drivers. So as time goes by, he's getting better, and congratulations to him. Very good night for this new season, new division of cars. Really stepping it up and really making guys work and figure out their fuel and fuel consumption and their tires. It's really challenging them on that. Next week, going to Road America for 2 races, 2 different alternate races. Then Sunday, we go into the early GTs on Forza. Again, 2 races. They went to Prague, and Prague reverse on race 1. Greasy took the fastest lap with a 1.51 point, or 151.012. Mal ended up getting a 151.176. So that's some close racing. But this is one of the issues I have with Forza, why it's such a terrible game. Lofty, he cleared a 148.730, but he got a dirty lap because he was just too close to other racers. It was clean. It was legitimately clean, but because there's too many cars close to him, he gets screwed. That's bullshit. It's just absolute bullshit, and it's one of the things that makes Forza just such a fucking pain in the ass. I can't take it anymore. Yes, I'm in a bad mood. In case you haven't noticed, I had a very bad night of racing myself, which we will get into. But race 2, again, lofty fast times. again, screwed by that piece of shit dirty lap system. I think that's one of the biggest complaints there is when it comes to that game worldwide. Everybody hates that. I should not get a dirty lap just because there's somebody racing close behind me. We should be congratulated for having such good racing, not punished because we're able to race better than 75% of the gamers on this game. Okay, 75% of the people can't even be anywhere near another person on this game without hitting them. But because you're good enough to race side by side, we're still not going to let it count for you because, oh, well, screw you. Whatever. That's why one of the reasons I stopped playing. He didn't win the race. Lofty did, by the way, second race. Greasy came in second, and he got the fastest lap awarded with the slower time. And then Mal came in third. So, of course, this is the early GTs on Sundays. MX5 lost out again on the battle for the top, finishing 2 seconds behind Mal and almost had the fastest clean lap, but nudged out by Greasy. T-Dog, one of our new racers, coming in fifth, and racing was pretty tight and was very good. Only 2 more weeks left of the early GTs, so we'll see what happens there. Now, to finish off Sundays with Project Cars. Everybody saw we did a live stream on the Facebook to pick out the weather patterns. We ended up with a heavy fog, a thunderstorms, a random, and a heavy fog with rain. That was the forecast. But the game decided to be nice. Never gave us any of the rain. All we had to deal with was the fog, so we had some really good racing. For those of you who didn't turn up that expressed interest, but because of the weather pattern, oh well. Just because it's in the forecast doesn't mean it's going to happen. So, sorry about that. But, yeah, so we had good, enjoyable racing for everybody else. I got a drive-through penalty because I jumped the start. But that wasn't really the problems I was having. But for some reason, the cart that I was racing just did not react the same as when I was in practice and qualifying. So I got into the race. I came in dead last. Everybody else was faster than me. Even though, Junior and Greasy were the 2 fastest ahead of me. I came in third in the qualifying. But come race time, for some reason, I couldn't get anywhere near as fast as I was when it came to qualifying, and I couldn't even go as fast as everybody else. So, oh well. Like I said, for those of you who missed out on the kart event because you were worried about the weather, you worried about nothing. We never got any rain. It's most I can tell you. So yeah, nothing happened as far as any rain or anything. So we just had some good racing under the fog. I had a bad night. Junior was able to pull out the win, followed closely by Greasy. Then coming in third was Witchcraft, and followed by Ewok, and then me bringing up the back of the pack. I'm Gallifrey Madman. I'll see you later, everybody. For those of you on Project Cars, I'll see you out on the track. Have a good night.